YouTubes, I'm going to be trying to change my fork oil today, and I'll start by moving this little kill switch wire and then taking the top off first, so I know I can get oil in. And from what I understand, there's a giant spring in there that will push this ratchet up after I take this off. So this video might be pretty entertaining. Well, that's not what I was expecting. You have to remove this bolt, and on my bike anyway, you have to move the handlebars over. Because the bolt is too big to fit under them, or whatever you want to call it. So the next step I'm doing is I'll probably lean the bike over on the other side. So I'm going to try to clean out this screw here a bit and then remove it, and hopefully I'll be able to measure the oil that's in there by using a small funnel, or maybe just, I don't know, I'll work something out. I don't really know how tight these screws are, so I'll just try this first. No, they're not tight at all. Oh, it's coming out. I drained the oil, and it's about a little more than a quarter quart, and then I spilled some, so I'll just measure a bit more than a quarter and put that in. Alright, so I filled up the oil in another oil container to a level that I thought was good, and my $15 oil has some fancy spout in there, which is stupid because I'm using a funnel anyway. So I'm just going to pour this in. Sounds like it might overflow. Oh. So I've just filled it up, and don't forget to put this thing back on, the spring, and then slide your handlebars out of the way. And this isn't too hard to put in. Seems about right. So how you do this, you have to, well, depending on your bike, you have to loosen the handlebars so you can slide them over. And take the top bolt off first. There is a spring under there, so depending on how much tension is on your springs, you know, you might want to hold that down a bit so it doesn't fly all over. Then you take that screw out, and then put the screw back in, fill up the top. I just measure how much comes out and then put that in the top. But this side should be easier because I have a kickstand instead of a little crappy jack thing. And that is how I change fork oil.